Jimmy Lee Swaggart's mighty voice is silent for now, yet the chorus of prayers around the world grows only louder. The 90-year-old Pentecostal icon, whose fiery sermons once filled stadiums and beamed into 150 nations via the SonLife Broadcasting Network, remains in intensive care at a Baton Rouge hospital after going into cardiac arrest on Father's Day, June 15th. On Sunday, June 22nd, the ministry posted its latest official update across Facebook and Instagram at 11 a.m. CT, confirming there is still no change in Brother Swaggart's condition and pleading with supporters to continue to pray while respecting the family's privacy. During that morning's service at Family Worship Center, his son and co-pastor Donnie Swaggart, his voice trembling, led an emotional corporate prayer. "We have placed everything in the Lord's hands. We will not retreat, and we will not give up." The previous evening, June 21st, Hollywood Life reported that the televangelist remained alive but had never regained consciousness. Donnie reiterated doctors had done all they can and that only a divine miracle could change the prognosis, yet he urged believers not to lose heart. Those grim updates arrived 6 days after the emergency that stunned the evangelical world. According to statements confirmed by multiple outlets, Jimmy Swaggart collapsed at his Baton Rouge home shortly after 8 a.m. on June 15th. Donnie and grandson Gabriel performed chest compressions until medics revived a heartbeat and rushed the elder minister to the hospital, where he has remained in the ICU ever since. Swaggart's team first addressed supporters on June 16th, explaining that his status was critical and unchanged, but that the family trusts in the Lord's perfect will. The plea for intercession was echoed in People magazine's coverage, which also highlighted how the preacher's global ministry has shaped countless lives over nearly 7 decades. Born on March 15, 1935 in Faraday, Louisiana, Jimmy Lee Swaggart began preaching at 20, traveling bayou towns with a borrowed accordion and a gospel-singing wife, Frances. By the early 1980s, his Jimmy Swaggart telecast drew weekly audiences in the tens of millions, turning him into one of America's best-known televangelists. Fame, though, carried a price. 2 prostitution scandals in 1988 and 1991 led to a tear-stained "I have sinned" confession and temporary suspension from the Assemblies of God, a chapter he later called a rather large bump in the road. Yet he rebuilt, launching the SonLife Network in 2007, founding Jimmy Swaggart Bible College, and continuing to preach 3 times a week well into his 90s. Today, the ministry remains a family enterprise. Frances Swaggart keeps a near-constant vigil at her husband's bedside. Donnie co-pastors Family Worship Center and delivers daily health briefings, and grandson Gabriel anchors youth programming, ensuring that 3 generations still steward the pulpit Jimmy built. Even as medical realities grow starker, the Swaggarts point supporters to Psalm 18, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress." For now, millions wait, some kneeling in living rooms, others glued to SonLife's round-the-clock prayer streams, hoping the man who once preached that nothing is impossible with God will live that sermon one more time.